Good afternoon. I'm Chair Janelle Wilkins. Today is Tuesday, March 3rd, and this begins the voting session of the Ways and Means Committee for the day. First bill is House Bill 311, Delegate Kaufman. Well, that's Delegate Kaufman's bill, but I think Delegate Young is taking this.
Thank you. Wasn't quite prepared, Madam Chair. For your indulgence for a brief moment. This bill basically provides for local school systems. There's a report that is made and that we've updated to help me out, Council, because thank you, Council.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This bill amends a current reporting requirement by each local school system to the Center for School Safety on school safety issues to include issues surrounding individuals with disabilities, including times when a problem of the facility could have impeded the evacuation of an individual with disability. The bill does have some amendments, which I'm happy to discuss.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And I did have my notes, but I just didn't have them up. The amendment strikes the MPIA provision that was in the bill. The MPIA provision would have prevented most of the reports that would go to the Center for School Safety, which already is which are already MPIA-able. It would have prevented them from being able to be MPIA-able. So we removed that. The concern was that, why it was put in the bill, was that there are certain instances or certain pieces of information that they thought might, or the sponsor thought might, could, if discovered, would make it such that those information could be used to violate the school in certain ways. We do believe that the MPIA already provides that protection, so we don't necessarily need to have the piece in there, and thus the rest of the reports also not be discoverable. Those informations can be redacted under the current MPIA. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Move the amendment?
Yeah, move the amendment.
Is there a second? All right, it's been moved and seconded. Any discussion on the amendments? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 311, say aye. Aye. Any opposed to the amendments? All right, on the bill as amended.
Second.
The bill has been moved and properly seconded. Any further discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 311 as amended, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. The committee moves forward favorable with amendment on House Bill 311. The next bill on our vote list is House Bill 359, which has amendments. Delegate Roberson.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and good afternoon, colleagues. House Bill 359, the property tax credit for urban agricultural property, alters the existing optional local property tax credit for urban agricultural property by repealing the acreage requirements and the requirement to be in a priority funding area. And secondly, it expands the urban agricultural activities that are eligible for the credit. Those are listed out in the bill. But secondly, the amendment in particular adds to those eligible eligible activities that can be included, and you'll note that the amendment expands to include hydroponics for growth, and so we ask for a favorable or move the amendments.
Second.
The amendments have been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 359, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 359 has been amended. On the bill as amended.
Thank you, Madam Chair. We ask that you would move the bill. I move the bill as amended.
Second.
All right, House Bill 359 has been moved and seconded, favorable with amendment. Any further discussion? Sure.
Sorry, let me hit the button. Sorry, I just want to note that this bill applies to only Montgomery County, Baltimore City, and Prince George's County. Thank you, Madam Chair. Move the bill as amended.
Thank you for the clarification. We've had discussion. Any further? All right, all those in favor, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Okay, the ayes have it. The committee moves forward on House Bill 359, favorable with amendment. Next up, House Bill 396, which has amendments. Delegate Young. Yes. Is there anyone else that would like to be added to House Bill 359? If we can add Delegate Wims and Delegate Young.
You're not on there.
Okay, great. All right, on House Bill 396, which has amendments, Delegate Young.
Thank you, Madam Chair. House Bill 396, as amended, the bill requires a licensed operator of a residential child care program that receives state funding and has legal custody or care and control of a child aged 5 and up to provide specific educational opportunities to the child. The bill also establishes training requirements for residential child and youth care practitioners. The amendments repeal a maximum age limit on residential child care programs that must provide educational support to children in their care, brings requirements for transferring schools in a residential child care program in alignment with federal law, clarifies that all students in a residential child care program enrolled in high school or in an institution of higher education be provided with access to a computer and the internet rather than only dually enrolled students, and clarifies changes to the training of residential child and youth care practitioners apply only to when the practitioner's registration is next renewed. I move the amendments.
Second.
All right, the amendments to House Bill 396 have been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing no discussion on the amendments, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it, and the amendments carry. On the bill, favorable with amendments. All right.
Second.
All right, the bill has been moved and seconded. On the bill, any further discussion? All right, seeing none. All those in favor of House Bill 396, favorable with amendment, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, unanimous. House Bill 396 moves forward from committee, favorable with amendments. House Bill 430, Delegate Maricu North.
Thank you, Madam Chair. House Bill 430, Family Child Care Providers, Reserve Component Members, Substitute Providers, as amended, allows a member of a reserve component of the Uniformed Services who is a family child care provider to designate a substitute to provide family child care for not more than 45 days in a 12-month period during a period of required training or an active service. The amendments clarify that the bill does not otherwise limit the State Department of Education's ability to set requirements for family child care provider substitutes, and that the bill applies to members of a reserve component of the Uniformed Services, bringing the bill in alignment with code-wide changes that occurred during General Assembly last session. I move the amendments.
The amendments have been moved and seconded. Any further discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 430, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the ayes have it. House Bill 430 has been amended. On the bill, favorable as amended.
Second.
House Bill 430A, favorable with amendments, has been properly moved and seconded. Any further discussion on the bill? All right, seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 430 with amendments, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? No, go ahead. No, go ahead. The ayes have it. House Bill 430 moves forward favorable with amendments. All right, Delegate Ebersol would like to be added as a co-sponsor.
Madam Chair,
Delegate Polakovich Carr. Delegate Bernice Maricu North. Delegate Miller. Delegate Pastor. I thought we were still on your bill. I was going to say, isn't it your bill? Delegate Young, Delegate Roberson, the Vice Chair, and Delegate Patterson. And Delegate Wims. Were we able to get everyone?
We got Ebersol, Polakovich, Carr, Patterson, Maricu North, Miller, Pastor, Young, Roberson, Feldmark, and Wims.
And you can go ahead and add me. I'll join the party. Thank you. All right, and what we'll do, because I haven't clarified during our voting sessions, I think when we're voting the amendments in further discussion, that's probably the best time to be added. So let's try to do it then. So if there are amendments on the bill and we're in the further discussion, can go ahead and add your name there if you'd like to. And so we'll do it that way. Okay. On to the next bill, House Bill 595, which has amendments. Delegate Polakovich Carr.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This bill expands eligibility for the state income tax credit for physician preceptors in areas with healthcare workforce shortages and reduces the number of clinical training hours required for each rotation. We do have amendments which limit the excess amount of tax credit certificates that the Department of Health may carry forward and issue in subsequent taxable years. I move the amendments.
The amendments have been moved and seconded. Any further discussion on the amendments? Seeing none, all those in favor of the amendments to House Bill 595, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, the amendments have been added to House Bill 595. On the bill as amended.
Move favorable as amended. Second.
House Bill 595 has been moved and properly seconded. Favorable with amendments. Any further discussion on this bill? Seeing none, all those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, we are on a streak with unanimous votes. House Bill 595 moves forward favorable with amendments. On to the next bill, House Bill 735, Delegate Polakovich Carr.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This bill delays by 5 years to tax year 2030 the Maryland Earned Income Tax Credit Assistance Program for low-income families and requires the Comptroller's Office and the Department of Service and Civic Innovation to conduct certain studies. I move the bill.
Second.
House Bill 735 has been moved and properly seconded. Any discussion on the bill? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 735, please say aye or raise your hand.
Aye.
All right, any opposed? Okay, the ayes have it. House Bill 735 moves forward favorable. Next bill, House Bill 805, Delegate Roberson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. House Bill 805, the Building Homes Act. The bill establishes an optional local property tax credit for dwellings that are subject to a mortgage or deed of trust provided by a nonprofit entity and an agreement that ensures affordable pricing of the dwelling, including on resale. The bill has no amendments, so we move the bill as it stands.
All right, the bill has been moved and seconded. All those in, any further discussion? Okay, all those in favor of House Bill 805, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The ayes have it. House Bill 805 moves forward favorable. Final bill on this vote list, House Bill 851, Delegate Polakovich Carr.
Thank you, Madam Chair. This bill clarifies that the Maryland Statewide Independent Living Council is a tax-exempt body, politic, and corporate. There are no amendments. I move the bill.
Second.
House Bill 851 has been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of House Bill 851, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, seeing no one opposed, this bill moves forward unanimous, favorable from the committee, House Bill 851. Let's see if we have any withdrawals. We do. Madam Vice Chair, could you please move the calendar of withdrawals?
I move unfavorable on all of the bills to be withdrawn, including House Bill 368, House Bill 812, House Bill 983, House Bill 1003, and House Bill 1208.
All right, all of those, any discussion about the withdrawals? I probably won't have discussion next time. All those in favor of withdrawing these bills, say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it. The suite of bills have been withdrawn from the committee. Thank you, everyone, for your time. For subcommittee chairs, we will have a meeting in 10 minutes. So see you all shortly. Thank you, everyone.